How y'all doing?
Hey, people.
Guys, it's like these days are flying by now.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even have time to breathe. But hey, we made it back to one another, so we good. All right, Tina.
For the dealio.
What's the main idea today, Tina?
Being imperfectly perfect. That's
okay.
The topic. Imperfectly perfect.
Or perfectly imperfect.
That's even better.
Perfectly imperfect.
That's even better. I like it.
Perfectly imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all better stick around because it's going to get a good one, honey. You already know. All right.
Sounds like transparency coming, huh?
Okay. Talk about it, be about it, be real about it, honey. Don't play with it, all that. All right. You already know I'm coming through the back door. If you had a birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday and it's June, y'all, and it's about to be warm. So if you had a birthday, I ain't got nothing else to say to this song. Anyway, happy birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday.
And we wish you many, many more.
Absolutely.
All right, here come this mood.
Okay, mood check.
You want me to go first?
Yes, I do. How you feeling today, Jay?
So today, this morning when I woke up, I wasn't really too hot. So, I don't know. I was feeling a little sick, and I'm like, what is going on? But then, it didn't last too long.
Okay.
And I guess I don't know. I feel like there are no clouds in my sky.
All right. Ooh, I like that. I like that.
There are no clouds in my sky.
Clear
It's a clear day. The sky is blue. The sun is out.
That's all right. Perfect for flying.
Yes, the birds are chirping.
Wow.
It's like a little breeze out there. So So if I want to put my kite up, I can, and it's going to fly.
Right.
I feel good.
All right. I like that. I like that.
It's a little,
I like that. I love the way you explain that. She said my skies are clear. There is no clouds in the sky.
Clouds in this sky.
I feel good. I feel decent. I feel very how do I explain? So I've been working. So you know how it is when you're on a
adrenaline high?
Yes.
Okay.
And you just working because you like, I gotta get this done.
Yeah.
And I promise you right now, I'm working off adrenaline. And you know what happens after the adrenaline kind of...
It's usually a crash out.
Yeah, and so pretty soon I'm sure that's probably gonna come. So if you call and you don't hear from me, it's because your girl is just trying to get a little bit of rest. That's all.
Okay.
Well, but I'm on an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, well, you better answer my call because I'm going to call every last one of your kids.
I will, and
your
she will.
Husband.
And she will.
I don't care.
I will answer your call, Jay.
All right.
Everybody else, I just need y'all to give me just a second. Give me a quick second. Jay's gonna just tap in real quick and then be like, "You good? Okay. Talk to you later."
Yeah. And my nephew gonna be saying,
he will.
You need to call Jay.
He will. Girl, I'll tell you, as soon as I walked in the house, you had called the other day, and I had just went out. I had just went outside because I had to go grab something, and I had come back in, and as soon as I come back in, he was like, "Call Jay." I was like, "Okay, I got it."
Yeah, period. Because I've been looking for her.
Y'all, the check-in is for real with us. You need to make sure that you check in with your people. Make sure that your people are good. You never know what's going on with folks, I was watching, trying to catch up on Zatima, right? And,
it's new episode.
It was for me because I had to play catch up. I had to get through season 4.
I gotta go back and look because I don't know where I am.
Yeah, I left off somewhere at season 3. But anyway, I noticed something in in that show, they are always constantly checking in on one another, and they check in on one another in the perfect timing, because you just never know what's happening. And I know that's a TV show, but what I'm talking about is like real life. If you truly have people in your life, friends, family that you truly do care about, check in on your folks. If you call them and you don't hear back from them, check in. Go by. Don't just go by. Go in. Walk in the house to see about your people. Go by. If these people aren't answering the phone or whatever, because it could be anything. On that last episode in season 4, it just so happened that
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Maybe I shouldn't.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Maybe I shouldn't.
It's important.
But look, it just so happened that Fatima ended up going over to check on her homegirl, and homegirl was laid out on the floor. Y'all, life is real. Yeah. For real. You don't know what people are doing, because we don't tell everybody everything that we got going on, what we're doing.
And the thing about it is, we talk about it all the time, but it is our responsibility to take care of one another.
It is.
Love thy neighbor.
That's right.
As you love as you love yourself.
That's right.
So you have to make sure that you are intentional, and you have to make sure that it's, even if it's just, hey, I just want to hear your voice.
Right.
Like, I mean, because let's face it, we all living in this world together.
That's right. That's right.
And it's not favorable right now. It doesn't feel good.
That's right.
Gas is $29.52.
Ain't it? And food is $100
for a hamburger.
Yeah.
Like, it's just ridiculous right now. And I don't care what your status is. It's just not, we don't have enough for what we need, to be honest.
True.
I don't care what the status is at this point. Like, we should all...
That's right.
be feeling it, and we all are feeling it.
That's right.
So check in.
Saved or not.
Yeah, check in, and make sure that people are good. If you got some extra rice, see if somebody needs it.
That's right. That's right. And it doesn't make a difference what it is that you have to offer. We sometimes look at things like it's not enough, especially if we're offering something to somebody. You don't know, that could be somebody's saving grace. What if they have absolutely nothing in their cabinet?
Yes.
I've been there, done that. I have seen that before. People look at you. We talked about this. They look at you and they see you in your glory, and they see you in your beauty. Don't know what in the world you come from, what you've been, what you've been through. I have been there. I can remember us not having. It was hard because the boys were just born. They were babies, and money was it seemed like non-existent. And it wasn't because my husband wasn't working or anything. It was just because it's expensive to keep up kids.
Is. And then you gotta keep yourself up,
girl.
And one thing about it is, as parents gonna sacrifice themselves to make sure their kids are good.
Girl,
so
I remember them cupboards. I remember them cupboards being bare and looking at it and being like, oh my Lord. And I remember one day I opened up the cupboard and I looked in it and I said, it was empty. And I looked at it and I said, tomorrow we eating steak. Guess what? The next day, God blessed us.
I believe that.
Steak.
I believe that, Tina. I remember growing up in single parent home with my mom, and things just appearing like out of nowhere, like gas money.
Yes.
Like in the couch, she finds $20. On the beer,
girl,
there's $10, or exactly what she asked God for, and we know that we had looked through everything on there.
Looked.
Or somebody just show up to your doorstep with groceries.
That part.
And you like, what in the world?
Part. I can't tell you. There's been multiple times for that to happen to us. For me and my family. That's why I'm like, people do not know.
God is your provider.
He
Jesus
is.
will provide for you.
He is.
And I mean, Jehovah Jireh, like, come on now. I know that to be so.
Ain't he?
And not just when I was growing up. I'm talking about in adulthood. I'm talking about not qualifying for things, and then the Lord changed things around just by one little little sentence.
Say that. Yeah.
And then you qualify and you approve for it and you get it.
Like, you better come on, encourage the people today.
Baby.
Somebody needed to hear that.
Yeah, like you got to know who you serve. You got to know who you believe in and who believing is providing for you.
That's right.
So check in, guys.
Yes.
Check in with your people.
enough.
Love on them with open arms. Don't go to anyone with your arms closed or your hands closed.
That's right.
Because as you're providing love and as you are pouring out to them, keep your hands open because God is going to pour back to you.
Amen. Good word.
All right, y'all. Well, here we come. It's your favorite. It's my favorite. It's the nephew pup's favorite. It's everybody's favorite.
Everybody's favorite.
WWYD. Guys, I'm just going to pause. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but we near a train, and sometimes it be trying to mess with us, but I don't think y'all can hear that, but it's okay. Anyway, WWYD, baby, this is where you get to come on this podcast and sit right here with me and T in the studio, and you get to talk to us, have a conversation. Let's talk about it. If you got suggestions, if you need advice, if you're dealing with something right now, and oh my God, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what decision to make. I need a little help. I got a thought, but maybe your thought might be better.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
We're here for it.
We are here for it. And guys, we encourage you all. You are our listeners. We got so many listeners. We appreciate y'all. Engage. Yes. If we say something, you're like, no, this may work for them.
Right.
Put it in the comments.
Yes.
Like, we want you to engage.
Unlike other people, we actually listen.
And we appreciate it. And we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're open. We're open to hear.
Because Lisa said, blah, 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 blah. Like, we'll say that.
You're like, oh, that made good sense.
That made perfectly great sense. So, yes. So, you can DM us on any of these socials that we are on because we are on all of them. Or you can send us an email to justcuz80s@gmail.com. We are waiting and ready to talk to you and have a conversation. All right, y'all. This one right here is from April. Hey, April, girl. April, bring May. Oh, no, that's May. Okay. Hey.
Hey, April.
Hey, April. Hey, I am graduating this year. Oh, you're a baby. Yes. Well, you're not a baby, but you know, coming into your adulthood. But anyway, I am graduating this year, and all I know is I want to go to college, and I have been accepted to UNC Charlotte.
Wow.
So that's University of North Carolina, Charlotte, in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the United States. But I am undecided about my career. WWYD. So you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first. Go ahead.
April! I am so excited. Okay, so April, I used to live in Charlotte back in the day. But you were undecided about your career. This is amazing. Like, that's great. This is the time that you can be. This is the time that it's perfectly normal to have a question mark. I don't know what I want to be. I don't know what I want to do. But you get to explore. This is so much fun. You get to go to school. You get to hop into the career center. You get to hop into and talk with your counselors and explore the world of all that UNC Charlotte has to offer. And you get to determine what you want to be. You get to determine and say, you know what? This sounds interesting. Oh, I may feel more comfortable over here. And the wonderful part about it is you just getting started.
Yeah.
So you got time.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think?
Absolutely. Same thing. I completely agree with everything you said. April, you have plenty of time. Go ahead. Get registered. Take your first year. Your first year, do your core classes. You don't know what you want to do, then do core classes. Those are classes that you have to take.
Yep.
You have to have those classes done before you can graduate. And in a lot of cases, there are prerequisites in order for you to do other classes. So take your core classes first. That'll give you time in the in your first first year to try to figure out what it is you like to do. Like while Jay said, you're going to the business center and talking to counselors and things like that to help you figure out what it is that you like to do. Pay attention to, it seems like to me, we always say we don't know a lot of us say we don't know what we want to do. Some people know, but a lot of us are undecided about what it is that we truly want to do because we don't have experience in that field until we kind of learn how it works and to navigate it. And so the good thing about that is there are internships.
Yeah.
You can try out
different. Shadow.
Yeah, you can shadow. You can do, you can do these different things to try to see if it's something that you like or that you're interested in. And even the things that also consider the things that might be your hobby. The things that might be your hobby, it may be your gift.
Yeah.
So pay attention to those things.
And that's interesting too, because April, when I went to undergrad, my mom has always worked with health professionals in the university in the Health Career Center. And she has produced so many doctors, dentists, all these different people in the medical field, physical therapists, all this. So in my mind, when I went to school, I'm like, oh my God, my mama probably want me to be in the medical field or something. So here I am I'm gonna be a psychologist.
Okay. All right. If that's what you want to do.
Okay, no. I was and I got there and I said, Jay, well, yeah, this is not what you want to do. This is not your passion. This is not nowhere near what you're interested in. And I have always been intrigued and captivated by film and television. And I say, you know what? She might be mad.
That's okay.
But I got to dive into this because with the school that I was at, this was their first year having the program. It was brand new. I was a trailblazer with it. Wow. So I was like, oh yeah, the beginning of things, let's go.
Right.
So I encourage you, don't do what you think someone else wants you to do.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do and that you have a passion and a desire to do. No matter how taboo it may sound,
right? No
matter how you may think that people may feel a certain type of way, this is your life and your career.
That's exactly right. You are the one that has to live it. You're not living your life for anyone other than yourself and hopefully Christ. But it's your life to live, and for you to be pleased with what you choose to do. And what you don't want to end up being is like these people that are sour and they're unsatisfied about the decisions that they made with their lives because they made those decisions based off of other people and the needs and the wants and the desires of other people. So you make your decision based off of you, your interests, your desires. Like I said before, sometimes the things that we're gifted in ends up being, I heard a saying a long time ago, is that your gifting is what it brings you prosperity and blessing.
Yes.
I heard that a long time ago, and I did not understand it when I was young, but as I got older and by the time that I got ready to graduate, I understood it. God gave me an artistic ability to draw and to use the computer and to do all these things. So he blessed me to put those things together. And I because I wanted to glorify God with the talents he gave me, right? So some people, because they can draw, they become artists. They catch a lot of, talk and stuff for it or whatever. Yeah. But guess what? When they become famous, ain't nobody complaining. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Anything that you do is going to require that you put a lot of effort into it and that you believe in yourself, anything that you do. But I took the talent that I had because I love to draw. And then God blessed me with this ability, just this know-how to build computers, make computers, and to utilize software on computers and all this different stuff.
She good,
I started to put it together.
She real good.
I started to put it together, and I realized, okay, I love to draw. I love working on the computer. Let me learn how to do, Illustrator. Let me learn how to do, and I love to do, photography. Let me learn how to do Photoshop. And so I became a graphic designer, and I started doing that stuff freelance because, I couldn't get my foot in the door. So what? See, that's another thing. You don't have to look at obstacles as them being set in stone to where it says, no, you can't move forward. No, what you do is you just climb over it. That's all. Yeah. You climb over it.
And that's why it's very important that you do what you want to do. Yes. Because when those challenges come, because they're going to come, when those challenges come and when it gets hard for you, in your career, you're going to have the perseverance to push forward because you got the desire and the want to do it.
That's good.
If you're doing something just because, you're not going to finish it because you don't want to do it.
That's exactly right.
If it becomes hard, if it becomes difficult, like Tina said, you're not going to jump them obstacles. You're going to walk away from them obstacles. Right. Like, I can do something else.
Right. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So much sense.
So, April, you got this, girl.
Girl, that makes so much sense. Yes, April. Yes, you got this. You got this. It makes so much sense. She said persevere. It helps you to persevere.
It does.
Some things you be like, why can't I put this down? Because it's what's in you.
Because what's in you.
Yeah.
And it's hard. And it's hard. It's not even hard. I'm a believer that you can't get rid of what's in you.
You can't.
Because your creator put it in you.
That's right.
And so he's going to make sure that it's fulfilled and it's carried out.
Amen.
So, period, April. All right, baby. Well, we are proud of you because you have done the work to get here.
Yes.
You've done the work for UNC Charlotte to say we want you, and we are so happy that you are going there and that you're going to be brilliant and be amazing with all that you do. Keep us posted, honey.
Yes, please do. Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right, y'all. We about to dive into these meat and these potatoes and these good old mixed vegetables. Okay. Perfectly imperfect or perfectly imperfect.
You can start it off.
When I hear perfectly imperfect, I think about me. I want to say my whole entire name, but I'm not going to do that to you. I think about Jay. I think about how imperfect I am. I think about my flaws. I think about those things and I'm not just talking about like physically or the things that you see with your naked eye. I'm talking about this stuff that's in me. This stuff that's in me. If you know me, you know me. This mouth. And just because, family, I know that y'all know me because I say it all the time. I don't know about what I'm going to say. I don't know what's about to come out or whatever. But those are the things that are imperfect in me. And those are the things that I have to battle and deal with daily. And I have to sacrifice daily. I was telling Tina about this today. And I was just like, I have to rebuke myself. Like I have to rebuke those things or come against those things that come out of me and say, look, you got to go. Like I'm not doing this today. And I know that it's going to show up. I know I'm going to say the wrong thing. I know I'm going to respond the wrong way. And I got to come back to the drawing board and get myself together and try again. And so I'm kind of grown now, y'all, because I think about it before I say it. When I used to didn't think about it before I said it, and it would come out and then I have to come back and apologize and try to clean it up. Now I do all that internally.
That's growth.
And then I try to, push it out there and say what I need to say. Y'all gonna love it when we start doing these videos because I am so animated.
See the faces.
I am so animated. But I say that to say, I think about all those imperfections and I know that they are made perfect by Christ, by who I believe in. And because he is perfect and because he is without sin, he is without any blemish, he covers me and he is helping me and working with me daily. So it's a try. It's like your ability. Y'all listen to this train. Listen. That train is so disrespectful. I know this is not a rant, but it's so disrespectful. You didn't know that we was recording today? You didn't know? And so instead of you just coming by, you want to blow the horn?
Yeah, right. When you get here.
Disrespectful. Anyway, I'm back. So I know that things are made perfect because of who lives in me, who dwells in me. And because God dwells in me, I know he is constantly cleaning up this house.
That's good.
Because he can't continue to dwell somewhere where mess is.
Come on.
So he got to clean it up and gut it out of you for him to be able to live there.
Come on, you preaching good.
So I be like, Lord, take it out.
Well, at least you be like, Lord, take it out. Some people don't ask that the Lord take it out. Some people don't ask that they be changed. Some people don't have a repentive heart.
True.
Some people are just like, it just is what it is. But you follow the conviction that the Holy Spirit brings to you. That's how change happens. That's how maturity happens. It's when you don't do that. And it's when you think that you are beyond reproach and you are beyond being like you're perfect, like you're arrogant. You know, it's when you're like that, when you think you got it all together. You are so righteous. You got it all together. No. You are already perfect. You don't need to be deemed righteous. No. You already righteous.
No.
Let me tell you something. You are not already righteous. You have to be deemed righteous by Christ. We walking around here talking about we're the righteous. Yeah, we're the righteous because of Christ. We are called the righteous because of Christ and because of his sacrifice and because of what he did for us. But guess what? Every day, even though we're called the righteous, every day we make mistakes and we mess up. Are we righteous in our mistakes? Are we righteous in our sin? God can't look upon the sin. And if he can't look upon the sin, then that means we still have to always be in a repentant state. So be careful, be so careful as, calling yourself so righteous. Because are you righteous or are you self-righteous? Because sometimes we get ourself and our mind in this state to where we believe, oh, well, because I'm saved and because, let me ask you something. We always talk about this thing. That once saved, always saved mess ain't right. That ain't real. That's not real because you can change and go back to what you came from and you not meet Jesus. But if you have a repentant heart, and that's where the Lord tells us to leave room for that. So if you think in your mind, you're that arrogant and you think in your mind, you're always righteous, that's a lie. That's a lie straight out of the pit of hell. That's straight out of the pit of hell. There's no way that you are always in a righteous state. There's no way that you don't mess up. There's no way. Every last one of us, we mess up. We mess up, and that's why God gives us something called grace, because we mess up. We're only considered righteous because of Jesus. That's the only reason we're considered righteous. But guess what? We're not deemed righteous until we go before his throne. At that point is when we're deemed righteous. And a lot of people don't pay attention to that fact.
No.
And that's exactly how you can mess around and miss heaven, because you're walking around down here thinking that you got it all together because you, quote unquote, righteous. You're the righteous, because you live your life right and all this stuff. You live your life right on some days and on some occasions and and to the best of your ability, but you're not perfect. And the only way to go before Christ is that we be perfect, because he cannot have his eyes upon sin. So we are not made in our perfection until we go before him, and that's when we're deemed righteous. So we have to have that window, and we have to have that grace so that we're not expected to be. Jesus knew it, that we're not expected to be perfect. He said, I did not come for the well. It's the sick that need a doctor. Yeah. That's his word. I think it's like Matthew 9:12 or something like that. But that's his word. He said, I come for the sinner. Okay, well, guess what we are? We were shaped and formed out of sin and out of iniquity. So guess what we were? We are sinners. We are sinners saved by grace. So we're not that perfect. We are perfectly imperfect.
Well, I have a question, Tina, because it's like I have grown up in church and I've seen it done so many times, from a child through like young adulthood, like being a teenager and stuff. Why do believers that are seasoned, that are veterans, and they get new souls to come in, and they look at them, it's that self-righteousness. They look at them as like they are beneath them. They treat them as though they've never been out there in the world before, or they never done anything that was wrong, or whatever. And so then, and I'm talking about like mothers of the church and deacons and stuff like that. And then you're looking at them like, snaring up your nose. Okay, yeah, her skirt is real short. If nobody ever taught her that, you know, you don't have to do that, or if you're coming into the house of the Lord to reverence and honor God, then these are the things that you do. How are people going to know if they don't have a teacher?
My point exactly. If people have to come into the church clean, like I said before, Jesus said that the well do not need a doctor. If people come in clean already, then what is the job? What is the job, and what is the purpose of the teacher, and what is the purpose of the pastor and the ministry? What's the purpose of all that?
And here's the thing, people don't change people. God does. We talk about it so many times that you have to lead in compassion and you have to meet people where they are, right? But I think the misconception and the problem is that as believers, they feel like they make the change in the person
because of the judgment. Because they feel like they have the scepter of judgment. And see, that's why I say that's a very dangerous line to walk, to put yourself in a position where you feel as if you can judge someone. We're not supposed to judge anyone. What we're supposed to do is lead by example and to teach and to minister and to show love and to show grace. Why would we want to be gatekeepers? How can you be a gatekeeper of something that does not belong to you?
Yeah.
Heaven belongs to Christ. The kingdom of God belongs to God. How can we be gatekeepers and try to keep people out? What's funny is you trying to keep people out of a place that you'll never make it into. Because if you're trying to keep people out of where it is that God has designed us to, He's designed us to make it to, out of His perfection and out of His change and through His conviction, but because they're not clean enough or righteous enough or well enough or good enough for you in your eyes, that they can't be a part of this, or they can't, they won't make it into heaven. When you have a mindset like that and you're the gatekeeper, you're the one that's the sinner. Maybe it's you that need to bow down on your knees before Christ and ask for forgiveness. We should all have a repentive heart at all times. At all times. At no point do we ever get beyond where we got it all together. At no point. Because how is it that, this is my thing. How do we get to call being us thinking that we are the righteous, right? Quote unquote, the righteous. How is it that we get to choose who's called and who's chosen? I don't understand. Like that's something, but it's a mindset though, because that's what creates the judgment. And that's what pushes a lot of people away from Christ, because we look at people and say that they're not worthy. Let me put it to you like this. This is something that the Lord has really been dealing with me about, and He's really been speaking to me about. He said to me, you know what? The very people that say, you ain't gonna make it into heaven because you an addict. You ain't gonna make it into heaven because you do this, and you ain't gonna make it into heaven. He said, those are the very people that think that they are the ones that do the calling and the choosing. And those are the very ones that will not see me. Those are the very ones. So how is it that we can feel like we know the mind of God? We don't know the mind of God. And let me break it down to you even further. Suppose you make it into heaven. Suppose, okay? Because at this point, with the way it's rolling and with your judgment and all that stuff, you just might not make it. But suppose you make it into heaven, and then the very people that you look down at, you look your nose up and you look down upon them, and because they were alcoholics, or because they just lived a life that wasn't that did not look pleasing to Christ. However, just because they lived a life that looked to you that wasn't pleasing to Christ, you don't know where their repentant heart was, and you don't know what their relationship was with Christ. You don't know if they got the opportunity to get it right, because God is going to judge us by our heart. I'm not saying or making room for iniquity. I'm not saying that it's okay that we stay in our sin. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we don't know the mind of Christ. We don't know that which is unrevealed to us. We don't get that option. So suppose you make it into heaven, and then you look around, and guess what? Them very people that you was pointing at and that you was saying they ain't gonna go to heaven, they ain't gonna go to heaven, and you see them, how you gonna act?
And the thing for that, out of everything that you said, these people do not belong to us. No. They belong to our Father.
That's good.
So how could you stand in a place to tell the God that you serve that his sons and daughters, where they should be, where they should go,
say that,
what they should do when they belong to God? We all belong to
That's
God.
Right.
He created us all, no matter what it looks like,
That's
because
right.
he knew the work that he was going to do
That's
over
right.
here. He knew how he was going to have to take this person through this or whatever. He knew that person wouldn't have been able to handle the first dose.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, Jay.
And so these things, if I can allow you to go through this over here, or if I can have you go through this, I'm raising you up because I need you to go out in the street
so that you can minister to those people.
Minister to them and pull them people out. Because the same ones that you was smoking crack with, or the same ones that you was sitting out here on the corner with, prostituting with, or the same ones that you was in the strip club with, whatever the case is.
That's right.
The same guys that you was on the street corner with, selling to, whatever. You got to go back and get them.
Say that. God is not a respecter of persons.
And he will use whomever we talked about it. He will use whomever he needs to, because why? We all belong to him.
That's right.
God can sober the drunk up.
Yes, he can.
To send a word to you, because you getting ready to walk straight into the hand of the enemy.
That's right.
So are you upset because the drunk told you?
That part.
Are you upset because he ain't got a suit on and he ain't got no robe on, and when he talked to you, he ain't say,
Come on. That part right there. That part right there.
What is it?
God calls us out of who we are.
Yes.
And out of the characteristic of who we are. He calls us for that particular purpose and for that particular ministry. If you are, like you said, if you are the stripper, you are the dope dealer, you are on the drugs, or you are the alcoholic, whatever it is that your issue is, and God calls you out of that, guess what? You got experience. You can go back and minister to those people. It's very hard for me to understand the life of someone that's been through those type of things if I've not been through that.
If you've never been through it.
It's very hard for me to understand it. I'm not saying that the Lord can't use me to minister to them, but I know that he can definitely use the one that's actually been through it, because he will make us go through circumstances and experiences in order for us to use it for ministry. We overcome by our testimony. That's what the word of God says, which means that we go through these things so that we can testify to somebody else, so that we can bring somebody else out. It's for the glory of God and for the salvation of other people. If we are always looking at the next person like, oh, well, you're not good enough that you can minister. You can't be used because you look this way or you look that way. Who are we to try to say that? Who are we to try to judge that? God has the say so when it comes to that. God offers us all the same salvation. We act as if God offers different salvation. God offers the same salvation. There's a story in the Bible about a man that owns a vineyard. And the man that owns the vineyard, right? He needed people to come and work the vineyard. So he went out at different times of the day. He went out very early. He found some people. He told them, look, I want you to come and work my vineyard. I'd be willing to pay you this amount. They said, okay. So they went with him. He went back out a little bit later and he seen some other people. They were just standing around, not doing anything. He said, I need some more people to come and work, and I'm going to pay you this amount. And it was the same amount. He offered the same amount because God offers the same salvation. He offers the same. It's not different. It doesn't change because you're this or you're that. Those people agreed. They went back to work for him. he went back out again, because this is how we should be doing ministry. We should be going in and out to go get the people, bring them back in, then go back out again and bring them back in, go back out again and bring them back again. That's what we should be doing. That's how ministry works. He went back out to go get another group of people, and it was later in the day. But guess what? He offered them the same amount. He did this again. I believe he did it 4 times and offered them the same amount. And guess what happened? The ones that were there, because see, these are those that are, they self-righteous, they overly righteous, they're greedy, they think it's all about them, they're arrogant. These are those, this is that group of people. They got angry at the owner of the vineyard because he decided to pay them the same thing, the same wage that he told the rest of them that he would pay. You know what he told them? He said, how you gonna tell me what to do with my money? And God is the same way. How you gonna tell me what to do with my people and how to save my people and how to pull my people in? How you gonna tell me how to extend salvation to my people? And God said, and anyway, so the man was like, how you gonna tell me that? He said, I can do with my money what I want to do with my money. Or is it that you are angry and you're upset because I'm a generous man, but you're not? Because see, and that right there is the proof of the imperfection in those that think that they are perfect. Yeah. That's the proof right there. They got angry because those others that came later in the day were offered the same thing. God offers us grace no matter what time of the day it is that he calls us. And when I say that, I mean what hour it is that he calls us. He offers us the same grace, whether it's he gets the glory right before they close their eyes, or is that when they turn 6 years old, he already knew that they were called and had a plan for them, or it was in their 40s, it was in their 20s, whatever it is. Some people don't even get saved. They go to church all their life, and some people don't even go to church. And they're like in their 80s, and then they find Christ. God offers the same salvation. We are all imperfect.
And God is our Redeemer.
He is the Redeemer.
He is the Redeemer. And you can't get it confused to think that you are. I don't care what your position is. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care how many theological whatever you done. It doesn't matter.
Say so.
You are not the Redeemer. God is. And you don't have a heaven or hell to put anyone in.
Say so. Say so.
And I also think about like some of our examples in the Bible that, because let's face it, we talked about it before. The Bible is your instruction book. The Bible gives you direction. It gives you examples of how to, even today, of how to apply to your life, and how God will, He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so when you think about the character flaws that many of his mighty men and women had, and David was a womanizer.
Right.
He loved women. That he was flawed. He had a character flaw. But God looks beyond our faults, and he sees our needs, and he still is able to use those things that you would think, or somebody else would think. Think about if they had been like, David, you love women too much, and because you love women too much, we need to cast you to death.
Right.
And do you
That's
know?
People. That's
do you know what would have happened? As mighty as David was, as God used him, forward, if the plan did not go forward,
right? If God was like people, God was like man. Thank God he's not. Thank you, God, you are not like man. Thank you, God, that you are better than who we are. Lord, I thank you. I thank you that it is your heaven, and it is your heaven, and it is your salvation, and it is your judgment, and it's not man's judgment, because man is already ready to throw us off the side of the boat. Yeah. Oh God, you done did something wrong. We're gonna throw you off the side of the boat. Yeah. The Bible talks about that too. Yeah. You done did something. Because you imperfect. We are all imperfect. We are all imperfect. But we're perfect in the eyes of Christ, as long as we lead the life that he would have us to lead, and that we come to him when he calls.
And that we're honest.
That's it.
That we're honest, and that we are open, and we are saying, God, help me, lead me, guide me. I am trying. I want to see you.
That's right.
I want to make heaven.
That's right.
I want to, it's hard here. Mm-hmm. Nobody is saying that living on this earth is easy, because it's not.
That's right.
The devil is very, very conniving.
Yes.
He is very present.
Yes.
And I will say it again. He is very present. He is very real. He will use whomever he wants to use as well. He has dominion over the earth. Mm-hmm. And so we're not saying that it's easy to do. Right. What we are saying is, and like I told you, because sometimes a good old cussing word might be to me what's going to get you to understand what I mean right then. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that has to be stripped from you. It has to be taken from you.
And God does it.
Because Jay can't do it.
Right.
Jay been trying.
Girl.
And Jay get caught up in them wires every time. Get caught up in that trap every time.
What you talking about?
And I be kicking that trap off my ankle, like, Lord Jesus, help me, like, release me, Lord.
What you talking about? Emotions will set fire.
Yes, okay.
Will set fire.
And
I get it.
But here's the difference: is that I recognize the work that needs to be done.
Amen.
I recognize what needs to be burned off of me. You know. And I recognize that, and I ask God to come in and to do it. I'm not fighting with God when He comes in to do it.
That's good.
I'm not fighting with Him.
I like that.
I'm saying, Lord, help me. Continue to instill in me what I need to help me to overcome. Because God, I am trying.
Right. I like that. Let me tell you why I like that. So let's put it in these terms. You said I recognize, and I'm like, God, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's just like the addict. A lot of the addicts, they don't want to be like that. And because they have that heart, that means that God can help them. He can heal them. He can deal with them. He can bring them out because their heart is right. But those that already think that they're right,
oh, this is fine. I'm all right. You know, it's just a little bit. I ain't doing too much.
Yeah.
Like you making excuses.
Like your small sin, because you want to call it small. Sin is sin across the board, period.
Yeah.
There's not levels of sin. Sin is sin. God can't look on it, period. Whether you think it's small or you think it's big, sin is sin. Yeah. So if you look at something and you want to judge things according to a level, and you want to say, this little bitty thing, I tell a lie, or I gossip, or, I
ain't kill nobody, though.
I watch pornography or anything. I ain't killed nobody, and I ain't stole nothing. It's all the same. It's all the same. And because you hold on to that which you think is leverage, you hold on to that, and then you be the one that miss heaven. You be the one, because now you are shooing away, or you're pushing away conviction. God's already told you it ain't no good, but you keep pushing it away like, nah, it's okay because I don't do this. You don't want to find yourself in hell's fire.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's the thing.
Be so careful.
God is your convictor. God will let you, those things that you have to have a second thought about before you do it, you already know. You know. And if you push past that and continue to move forward, that's when you done had that reprobate mind, and you just like, you know what? I'm still gonna go ahead and I'm still gonna go on and whatever. Yeah. Even though you done been tapped on your shoulder, even though you've been nudged a little lightning, you know. Or you feel that little embarrassment, like, Lord, I hope you didn't see me do that.
Right. But you cool with it though. You cool with what you do, but you're not cool with what somebody else does.
Yeah, because you're gonna condemn somebody else.
We need to make sure that we sometimes we need to mind our own business. And when I say mind our own business, we need to take care of our own stuff. Yeah. Worry about our own sin and get that right first.
Yeah. Before you start coming down somebody else's pathway, and they sidewalk, and they coming knocking at their door and ringing their doorbell, been on their ring camera. Mind your business.
Mind it.
Look, I got our cousin say, mind your neck. Say it all the time. Mind your neck.
That's good.
Yes, mind your neck.
Yeah.
Because if you're minding your neck ain't turning to see nobody else.
That's exactly right.
Period.
That's exactly right. Amen to that.
All right, Tina.
That's good.
Well, We are perfectly imperfect. And there is nowhere that you can be that God is not aware of where you are and will not come to you. So
He will
there
reach
it
you.
is. He will reach you.
Amen.
I don't care where you are.
Amen.
All right. Well, rent it on out. We're about to rent it on out. Rent it on out.
We're gonna rent it on out. Okay.
We're gonna
Rent it on out. Okay. Well, I got one today. You know, I'm actually prepared today because, and let me tell you why I'm prepared. Because I keep seeing the same thing, and the thing that got on my last nerve.
Lord.
It's the got on my last nerve. You know, I'm in real estate and I be selling houses and properties and land and buildings and stuff like that. But this is the thing. Okay. You got folks that come to you and they're like, oh, I just want to buy this house. They want a house. They want a brand new house. They want a new construction house in a brand new neighborhood. Ain't nobody, it's brand new. You want everything new, right? Because you want it to look so beautiful and so gorgeous, right?
Period.
You got 3 or 4 people that have purchased houses. Then here you come along and you purchase your house, and you got 7 more people that purchase the house after you. Because everybody wanted that house, and they wanted a brand new house. They wanted it to be pretty and nice and all that stuff. And they had pride about what they wanted until they got it. Because here you come, you won't even keep your yard mowed. Here you come, your yard look a plumb mess. You won't mow the yard. You got crap all over the place out there, and everybody else's house and everybody else's lot look good. You the reason why HOA is always ignited in the middle of these subdivisions where people don't want these HOAs to have to pay all these extra fees, an extra $225, $125 a month on top of their mortgage, because they want to make sure that people love what they have purchased. You ought to love what you purchased. Why are you coming in here and you just messing up the whole look and the whole aesthetic of everything because you lazy? Mow your grass. Keep your stuff looking nice. You got neighbors that are around you, and you are just messing up the value of the neighborhood. Keep your stuff together. You wanted it, take care of it. That's my rant.
Period. Take care of your stuff. Mow your yard.
Mow your yard. Clean your yard up. All that crap out there. Get that mess out of there.
Trim your bushes.
And
get trash out.
And get all them daggum gnomes and all that crazy mess that you got out yonder. Get that mess out of here. Ain't nobody else got it. Look, you look all the way down the street and everything looks so nice. And then here we come to your yard. Oh my God. And that's what the people say when they drive by. Oh my God.
Right, exactly. Like, oh Lord.
You got a half of a gate. It is this house. I kid you not. It is this house on my street. They will not mow the yard. Everybody else has their yard mowed, and it was a new construction subdivision. Everybody else keeps their yard mowed, and it's all maintenance, and it's really nice and beautiful. When you get to this one house, girl, they let the bushes in the ditch grow up. What are you doing? And then had the nerve to put up a gate at the beginning of the driveway with no fence attached to it.
Not it.
You doing too much. You doing too much. You got us all looking at you like, oh God, oh Lord, what you doing? That's my rant.
Tina said you need to move.
Yes, we want you to move.
All right, guys. So my rant today is the DMV.
Oh wow, that's gonna be good.
Departments of Motor Vehicles. I got several things about this. Why every time I call, don't nobody answer?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We can't get nobody on the phone. Why every time I can come at 2 a.m. in the morning. I come at 2 a.m. in the morning, the line is all the way down the street.
She said it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
The line is all the way down the street. Why?
At 2 a.m.
Why are y'all here? They don't open at 8.
Oh my gosh.
And then what takes y'all so long? And then why are y'all so rude when we get to you? We the ones been waiting in line.
Right.
Y'all been sitting down comfortably in this chair, waiting for us to come up here, but you have an attitude.
Right.
Because I'm telling you that I need to renew my license.
That's it. That's what you do all day.
Yes, you got an attitude because I might be asking you about license plates. Or, well, I'm at the wrong place if I'm at the DMV doing this. But regardless of what, still, I might be asking you about some information of when do y'all do the driving? Because my child need to get their license.
Right.
But you got an attitude with me.
Right.
Baby, where is y'all system? We need a system. I'm sick of picking a number.
Right, that part.
And waiting on the number. And now they got a little digitized. And I'm sick of it. Because I might be the very next one. I might be 1,029. And you're on 1,028. Yes, on 1,028. But because only certain one of you are taking certain things, you skip over 1,029. And it comes up to 1,034.
True that.
1,034 is being asked to proceed. Yeah. And I know I'm 1,029.
Right.
So why am I skipped? Yeah. And then I want to tear up the whole DMV.
Right. Because I've been there since 2.
Because I know that I'm next. Because I've been there since 2 a.m. in the morning. And I know that I'm next. And then when I get in there, you can't say, hey, or greet me with a smile. Or, I'm sorry for your wait.
Or good afternoon.
They say, you got your license? You got, like...
Yeah.
No.
Like they've been there all day. They didn't get there until 8 o'clock.
Yes, and baby, I've been here since 2 a.m. and if I don't have what I need to see you, then something is all wrong. Oh, that's my rant. So if you work at the DMV, listen to me. If you work at the DMV, if you work at the Department of Motor Vehicles, before you come to work, I want you to listen to your favorite praise station.
Please do.
I want you to get you your favorite piece of candy.
Yeah, please
I want you to get you your favorite cup of coffee or hot tea or whatever it is before you walk your tail in their office so that you are in the right mindset. Right. Whatever you had going on, I need you to leave it at your door, your front door when you walk out of it. And don't bring it with you to that because it is very stressful for us to see you.
Yo, you just told the truth. Like, for real. You just told the truth. These rants, they might be rants, but they are
I am sick of it. People would rather walk than to come to DMV.
What you talking about? People like, oh gosh, my license is expired, and they just leave them expired for a minute until they're ready to deal with this. Because people actually do that stuff.
Girl, Uber.
Okay. I know that's right.
I'm about to pay $100,000 to go up the street because I don't want to deal with, because I don't want to deal with the DMV. All right, y'all. Well, we hope we said something. We hope you enjoyed it. We love y'all. If y'all got a rant, drop it, baby, because we'll talk about that too.
We sure will.
We love the engagement. The engagement has picked up, so we love the engagement. Guys, shout out to iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. What am I missing? What? Castbox. Oh my gosh. YouTube,
Facebook apparently.
I don't know. I had no idea about Facebook.
Anyway, that's great though.
But shout out to all of you guys because you all support us. You all put our podcast up every week, and we are grateful for you. Thank you so much. And I know there's many that we missed, but thank you. All right, Tina, what we gonna do?
We gonna live.
We gonna laugh.
And we gonna
love. Until next time, guys.
We out.
Bye.